How's everyone doing? Today I'm going to do a mail day video. I don't usually like to do these types of videos because I like to actually watch the movie and then be able to come on here and show you the disc, the artwork, all that kind of stuff, the packaging, and also talk about the movie itself. And I'm just going to show you them and, you know, just do a mail day. And these are all from studio, so this is a studio mail day. And today was a mail day overload. It was redonkulous. My doorbell kept ringing and it rang again. My dog was going crazy. But, you know, I'm just going to run through these and show them to you real quick. And as always, if you've seen these movies, definitely let me know what you think of them. But now let's check them out. And first up from Warner Bros. Home Entertainment is Sherlock Holmes, Game of Shadows. I haven't seen this one yet. Haven't seen the first one yet, but I just got the first one. I'm going to take a look at that one first and then watch this one. But this is really nice. It has a really nice foily cover right there. And it's the combo pack Blu-ray DVD ultraviolet digital copy combo. But really nice cover to it. Have the Sherlock Holmes title right there is embossed and raised up. I don't know if you can see that kind of like foily reflection right there. I don't know, can you catch that on there? But I haven't seen this one. I heard mixed reviews on it, but I'm going to check it out and hopefully it'll be decent. And next up is Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. Nice 3D version with lenticular cover right there. And this is from Sony. Really nice. I'll have to say the first Ghost Rider movie I saw and I thought it was awful. But I will say when I saw the trailers for this one, I was really interested in it. It just seemed really cool and I don't know, the CG looked awesome and I'm really excited for it. I know I've heard mostly negative reviews for this, but I'm still looking forward to checking it out because the trailers definitely did a great job of promoting the movie. So I'm hoping it'll be better than the first one. At least maybe it's visually stunning, hopefully. But there you go, Nick Cage on there, probably being crazy Nick Cage. But I'm looking forward to checking it out. And next up from Sony as well are the reissues of the Spider-Man movies. Right there, re-releases, Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, and then Spider-Man 3. They all have slip covers, and they're the Blu-ray ultraviolet digital copy combo packs. And they're also, each one has a sticker right here, $10 movie ticket offer for The Amazing Spider-Man, which comes out August 3rd. You can see a little sticker right there. So that's kind of neat. They all have those little stickers right there for $10 off. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the Spider-Man movies. I thought they were horribly miscast. Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, I wasn't a fan of any of those. But I really did actually enjoy Spider-Man 2. That's the only one I really enjoyed. I thought that was a lot of fun. It wasn't perfect by any means, but for me, I really enjoyed that one. Doc Ock was a great villain. Spider-Man 3 was just a mess. Again, horribly miscast. Topher Grace. Oh my gosh, he was miscast in Predators as well. But, you know, for Eddie Brock was in the comics, he's always kind of big and bulky and tough looking. Topher Grace is not that at all. Spider-Man 3 was just kind of a mess. There's just too much going on, just all going in different directions. And this was the one where it had like kind of the Saturday Night Fever kind of skit going on, where he's like, you know, walking around the sidewalk all full of himself because of the Venom costume, the symbiote. But I just thought that was really goofy too. He's kind of acting kind of douchey and, you know, hitting on girls and stuff. And they're like, look at this douche. But I don't know, hopefully maybe it'll be better, maybe it'll look nicer from, I don't know, what I remember, but I'm going to check them out, give them another chance. I'm going to give all these movies another chance, and I'll go more in depth about the packaging in another video as well. And next up is The Yankles from Magnolia Home Entertainment, and it stars Potsy from Happy Days. I believe he was Potsy. He was, let's see what his name is on here, Donnie Most. And basically it's about a guy who gets a court order to coach a baseball team as part of his community service, and the only team that'll have him is, I guess, this league of Hasidic Jewish people right here. I don't know, maybe it'll be funny. Give it a chance, you know, maybe check it out. Maybe it could be an underrated comedy. And next up from the Criterion Collection, which, let me start by saying I love the Criterion Collection, love the releases. It's Gold Rush right here, and this includes the 1925 version and the 1942 version. Right there, Charlie Chaplin classic. And next up is Machine Gun Preacher from 20th Century Fox. I haven't seen this one either. I think this is loosely based on a true story. I'm not sure how much of it is true. Gerard Butler, looking like a big tough guy. I guess he was, you know, a criminal. He decided to change his way, and he found Jesus, and he goes to, I believe it's the Sudan, and he builds like a school, or maybe it was a church, I'm not sure, but I haven't seen this one yet, but I'm looking forward to checking this one out. And it's the Blu-ray DVD digital copy combo pack. Nice slip cover right there. And then from Disney, John Carter. Now this one I thought was actually really enjoyable. It was a really fun sci-fi fantasy action movie, and I think it just didn't get the credit it deserved. I think the marketing behind this was the big time fail. I believe the release date got pushed back, and I remember seeing like trailers and stuff for this like a few months before it came out, and then when it actually did come out, I didn't see anything for, you know, at least a month. I didn't see any trailers anywhere, and you know, everybody's talking about how much money it cost, how much the marketing cost. Where was the marketing? I mean, I remember Avatar, you couldn't turn on the TV, you couldn't go to a theater without seeing some kind of advertisement, some kind of trailer, or even going to the grocery store, you would see like kind of, you know, advertisement somewhere, something Avatar related, and that wasn't the case for this. And with the budget that this had, it should have had that same kind of marketing. And even for this Blu-ray release, I didn't really see too much on TV or anything like that. For Avatar's release, you know, again, trailers and commercials all over the TV for their Blu-ray release. So I think the marketing was the big issue. I think on the merits of this movie, it definitely deserved to make more than it did and deserved more credit than it gets, because it was a really fun movie. It's a popcorn sci-fi fantasy action movie, and it was very entertaining. Also, I wasn't a big fan of the title John Carter. Maybe John Carter from Mars. That would have been a little bit better for me personally. But there you go. I've seen this one. I'm going to do a whole special in-depth review about this one because I really did enjoy it. And I meant to review it when I first saw the movie in the theaters, and I didn't get a chance to, but now I'm going to, and I'm going to revisit it and see how it looks on Blu-ray. And I'm hoping this one looks good. I have a feeling it's going to look good. Disney does usually a good job with their releases. And it's a nice slipcover as well. This is the Blu-ray DVD combo pack right there. One other thing too, I will say the girl, the lead right there, the love interest, she looked kind of older. She kind of looked like she should be on the Jersey Shore, one of those kind of reality shows. She just, I don't know, just seemed she seemed out of place a little bit, but there you go. And next up are a couple ones that I've actually seen years ago when I was a little kid. I haven't seen them in a long time, and they're both Chuck Norris movies. They're Walmart exclusives, both of them. They're from 20th Century Fox, and you've got Missing in Action, and then The Delta Force with Lee Marvin right here. Now, I haven't, like I said, I've seen these movies well over a decade ago, probably like 15 years ago, maybe more than that. You know what to expect with these kinds of movies. They're popcorn action movies. Chuck Norris. I mean, Chuck Norris became so popular with all the different Chuck Norris jokes. I'm not going to repeat them all. There's like websites dedicated to that, but Chuck Norris ones, I'm going to revisit them so I can give a better in-depth review about them, about my thoughts on them. And next up is Rampant. This is another one that I saw last year that I wanted to do a review for, and I just never got around to doing it, but definitely one that I really enjoyed. The movie itself I didn't really love particularly, but Woody Harrelson's performance made the movie. To me, it was an Oscar nomination worthy role. I thought he was that great. I think he deserved a nomination for Oscar for Best Actor. Definitely over some of the other people that were nominated, in my opinion. I mean, Jonah Hill was nominated for Best Supporting Actor. Are you kidding me? Brad Pitt, I mean, if you like Moneyball, that's cool, but to get a Best Actor nomination for that role, I don't see it personally. But this, his acting, so good. His acting carried the movie. Ice Cube, I usually like Ice Cube. He was in here for a little bit, and I don't know, his parts in there kind of seemed kind of forced. The dialogue seemed kind of forced, didn't seem too natural. But Woody Harrelson blew me away with his performance in this one. And there's kind of a slight comparison to the movie Drive, at the kind of the way it ends. Kind of remind me of that a little bit, but Woody Harrelson, he's basically kind of I'm not going to say he's a dirty cop, but he's been jaded with years on the force, and I guess he is a dirty cop, and I'm going to get more in depth. I'm going to do a whole review for this one too, because it deserves it, and I'm looking forward to revisiting it as well to see what it looks like on Blu-ray. Great cast on here, great supporting cast: Ned Beatty, Ben Foster, Anne Heche, Ice Cube, Cynthia Nixon, Sigourney Weaver, Robin Wright, and Steve Buscemi. And Robin Wright, oh my, muy picante. She was looking extra good. I love that one scene where he's hitting on her at the bar. He's like, "You are the most beautiful woman I've seen in this bar tonight," and that just cracked me up. Very smooth, Woody. But there you go, there's my studio mail day right there. I'm going to check them all out and review them, give you a better, more in-depth analysis, but I just wanted to show you what I got in the mail today. That all came today. It was a pretty monstrous mail day. Again, ridiculous. And if you see any of these movies, definitely let me know what you think of them. Leave me a comment or video response down below. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care.